Good evening, everyone. I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm so late today. Couldn't control the traffic, couldn't control the accidents today, but I'm here now. I'm here now. And thank you for the support and thank you for watching. All right, so I'm going to dive right in. The subject for today is going to be redefining her worth. Again, redefining her worth. Okay, so it basically refers to the process of resetting, redefine the value, importance, and sense of self worth of an individual, particularly a woman. It involves challenging societal norms, personal beliefs, and external judgment that may have previously influence one's perception of their own wealth. All right. Um, I've been doing a lot of research. I already got my own experiences, but I want to dive in even deeper since I'm helping other women in this journey of redefining their wealth. All right. This journey often involves self reflection, self assessing, and self empowerment. It requires a shift in mind where a person recognizes and embraces their unique qualities, strengths, and accomplishment, regardless of external validation or traditional measures of success. All right. Also, redefining her wealth, instead, recognizing that worthless is not determined solely by external factors such as physical appearances, social status, or achievements. It involves cultivating a deeper understanding of one's inherited value as a person, which qualities such as kindness, compassion, resilience, intelligence, creativities, and emotional well being, equality is important, right? By redefining her wealth, an individual can break free from sociality expectation, overcome self doubt, and establish a more authentic and fulfilling sense of self. It empowers women to set their own standards, right? Pursue their passion and make choices that align with their true desires and values. Overall, redefining her wealth is transformative process that encourage women to embrace their uniqueness, recognize their intrinsic value, and live their lives on their own terms. I am sorry, guys. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. I apologize for that. Okay. Um, Let me go ahead and do that before somebody else call me. Give me 1 second. It been a day. I'm still trying to get to y'all. Give me 1 second. Uh, I hope everybody day was better than mine. I hope everybody had a great day and productive day. Um, Give me 1 second while I put this on the airplane mode. Okay, I just did that. All right. So again, the topic I decided that I'm gonna start doing my lives at 7:30 because I can't control what goes on in the outside world. Like today, I like to be on time when I say I'm gonna be somewhere or doing something at specific time. I'm very punctual, right? So Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start the lives at 7:30 Central, um, 8:30 Eastern. All right. That's the time that works for me right now. So please bear with me. Let's see. Also, with this subject of redefining her wealth, it is so many components, so many pieces that I'm gonna break it into a series. Okay. And each day we are going to touch on one subject of redefining yourself. So today will be part one, and we are going to touch on the subject of reassessing. Reassessing. What does that mean? All right. Reassessing basically it starts with reevaluation of one's belief, values, and priorities. So as women, especially, we need to go back like when we was growing up and we had all the dreams and we dream of conquering the world. What was our value? What we believe we was gonna become when we became young women and grown women. And sometimes we need to go back to that childhood because our heart was so clean then. It was so full of dreams that we wanted to accomplish, that as life happened to us, we let those dreams go. And they, most of the time, they never got fulfilled. And if it was a passion, especially a passion that God put inside of you, you need to go back to it. You need to go back and find that little girl. Okay. Um, Also reflecting on past choices and their outcome. What choices did we make in our life and what was the outcome? Were there good outcomes? What were bad outcomes? Again, that falls back most of the time in the information that we had at the moment in that season in our life that we made those decisions. Were they right or were they wrong? We all make good and bad choices. Doesn't mean that you have to beat yourself up over it. If you are looking back into your past choices, me myself, what I do now when I do, because I'm human just like you, I'm a woman just like you, I have feelings just like you. Um, but now when I look back to the past choices, I just go back to reassess and be like, why did I make that decision? And what did I learn from it? What did I, why did I make that decision? And what did I learn from it? Not going back there to beat myself up over it, especially if it was not a wise decision. I look at it, be like, I made that decision because I had this short knowledge at the time, or whatever you want to call it. That's why I made that decision. Or sometimes we are put in some predicaments that we don't have no other choice but to make those decisions, especially as women when we become mothers. You already know we become mother bears, right? And sometimes we make certain choices to protect our children or to do right by them and put ourselves in the back burner again, right? That is natural. But if you are out of that situation already, don't beat yourself over it. Then listen. You made the best decision you could make at that moment in your life. for whatever reason. Was it for yourself or to protect your children or to whatever the case was. Do not beat yourself over it. Next, examining current goals and determine if they align with your personal aspiration. That's a very good one. So, what is your current goals right now? I'm not talking about for your kids. I'm not talking about your husband. I'm not talking about your mother. I'm not talking about your nieces and nephew. I am talking about you. You as a person. You as a woman. What are your current goals right now? And are they are aligned of what God had put inside of you? We all got gifts. We all got gifts that we could share with the rest of the world. What is it that God put inside of you that you could share with the rest of us? Okay. Um, Questioning societal expectation and norm that may influence self perception. Well, we, especially with this social media, honey, we are letting this social media world, internet world dictate how we should look, how we should feel, how we should operate as a wife, how we should operate as a mother, how we should operate as a daughter, sister. We have to be very careful. And also, this social media could be so deceiving, so deceiving. Not everybody put down the truth about their lives on social media. So don't be out here comparing yourself to no one at all. Just know that you are enough, that God didn't make no mistake with you. And I will continue to say this: God did not make any mistake with none of us. We are all meant to be queens. All right? So keep that in mind. Um, Considering external influences and their impact in the decision making. The same thing. Don't let the outside world determine which one should be your journey. And most of us know what our journey is supposed to be, and it comes to us through our instinct, our feelings, the people that God placed in our path that sometimes we never thought we was going to meet. And I'm not talking about negative people. I'm talking about people that is taking us to direction that we didn't think we were supposed to have went to. But God is putting them there to show us the way. All right. Always have that conversation with God before you make any decision, and you will be fine. Also, seeking feedback from trusted individuals for a different perspective. That one is interesting because more often we are seeking advice from family members, from circle friends. Okay. So we could see where their mind is. From my own experience, all I could say is in this matter, look at how their those individuals have carried their own personal lives, right? For example, when I was raising my children, and we as parents, we are learning as we go, honey. We are learning as we go. All right. Um, I started surrounding myself with older women. They already have walked the route. so I could take advice from them. I really didn't surround myself too much by women more of my age, but if I did, there were some wise women and they was raised totally different than my household or they had and I would ask them, "Hey, how were you raised?" or "Why do you do this with your kids?" and this and that because I admire how they were raising their kids and the outcome. All right, the same thing. You go and ask one of your family members or friends for advice on finance. See how they carry themselves in that area before you go taking advice from them, honey. Okay? Because sometimes people give you advice so they could see the show for themselves and see how it turned out for you. So just be careful in that matter, okay? Some people could direct you the wrong path, either by because they want to see the show, or sometimes they don't know. Sometimes they think they are giving you the right advice, right? Especially parents. So just be careful when you are doing that. Next, identifying areas of dissatisfaction or unhappiness and exploring potential causes. Hmm. Which area in your life right now you are dissatisfied with, that you are unhappy, that you feel broken in? You need to analyze it and really have that conversation with God first, and then ask yourself, do I want to continue this route? It could be in relationships, it could be as finance, it could be um, a relationship with your kids, with whoever. If it's making you feel unhappy and ill, I have been in a situation where I literally feel ill. I have felt ill where even just in thinking about entering that scenario, I used to get sick, even wanting to vomit, literally physically vomit. Um, so you have to analyze that. And I'm not talking about calling everybody and telling everybody your business or none of that. I would say get a therapist, a professional therapist, where you could really break it down and analyze it and find solutions. In Puerto Rico, my grandmother always used to say, there is no hell that lasts 100 years. It's a metaphor that Puerto Ricans said. There is no hell that lasts 100 years unless you want to be in it. Okay? So just think of that and know that you have the power of your life. Okay? With the parent of Almighty God. You have the power of your decisions. You have the power of what comes out of your mouth. You have the power of your actions. You take your power back and redirect it the correct way. All right. Um, Embracing a growth mindset and being open to change and adaptation. Exactly what I'm saying. Go join the therapist. I mean, I had done therapy for years, and when I say therapy had brought me from the darkest moment of my life, and I used to beat myself up. Nobody had to do it for me. I would blame myself for everything that went wrong, even if I wasn't part of it. Okay, so please, if you are feeling like that, don't let um depression take over you, reach out to a professional, get the help that you need, and start reassessing your life. All right. Um, I got a phone ringing somewhere now. All right. Embracing a growth mindset. I already did that. Letting go of attachment to outdated identities and narrative. Narratives. I think I'm saying it right. Um, yep. What that means right there is things and people coming to your life for a season. And sometimes they are there to serve you one day. Sometimes they are there to serve you a few weeks. Sometimes they're there to serve you a few months and a few years. And sometimes we mistake those people for a lifetime. And that's when we fall wrong. And how do you know? It's because of the outcome that you could see of those individuals or things being in your life. How does it make you feel? Does it makes you feel joy? Does it makes you feel rejoiceful? Does it make you feel empowered? Does it make you feel supported? Does it make you feel protective? If it's not making you feel how you should feel as a woman, as a queen, then they are updated. They are not they're outdated. I'm sorry. They are outdated. And doesn't mean that when you remove those things or people out of your life, you have to be bitter, angry, or resentful. It could be a clean slate. And be kind and be and give them grace. Sometimes people don't know what they're doing. And if they do, you got to put them in God's hands, honey. But you cannot continue it to take over your life like a cancer. All right. Um, Next, recognizing and challenging self-limited belief of negative self-talk. Honey, I've been there. Like I said before, I've been there. Negative talk. Oh, honey, I would tear my own self down. Um, and one thing that I learned in therapy, where I started doing that in my early 20s because I've been through so much since I was 9 years old. Things have happened to me that should never have happened to any woman, any queen. Um, when people would say, "Oh my God, I can't believe that happened to you, but you are so pretty." And as soon they would say I was pretty, or they will mention my hair or my color, my skin, I would be like, no, 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 but you don't, but no, 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 no. My hair is not, my hair does this. And no, 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 not me. I would tear it down. Because as I went through therapy, it came out that when people, they always told me that since I was growing up, in my self-conscious, I started associating being pretty with pain because they would say, "You're so pretty. I don't understand what that happened to you." So in my self-conscious, I started associating being pretty with pain. So my self-conscious started rejecting the word pretty or nice skin or nice hair or whatever. They would say that it was positive because in my subconscious, it was connecting. Here comes some more pain. Wait for it. So until this day, now I see what it is. But some once in a while it does creep on me. Okay, until this day, um, your healing is a process. It's a process. But when you start learning what is going on, it's almost like a physical disease, right? When you learn what diabetes is, a heart problem, having anemia, or whatever it is, and you see a symptom, you recognize exactly what it is and you know exactly what to do. It's the same thing with our inside. So now, like I said, when he try to creep on me, I just go ahead and be like, ain't no more pain coming my way. Blessings are coming my way because I'm a queen and my father up there say so. And he have promised me a promised land and I'm going to be fine. So now when people tell me you nice, oh my God, you're so nice, you're so sweet, whatever, I will say thank you. And I'll say something nice about them. And I do my best not to tear myself down. All right. Um, Next. Celebrating achievements and acknowledgement personal growth. That one is a good one. That one is a good one. That's another thing that we do as women. We celebrate everybody else achievements. Everybody else. Starting with our children, our husbands, our mom, birthdays, graduation. I mean, we name it. And we are the first one to put the celebration together, right? But when it's our time to celebrate, it could be the smallest achievement. We brush it under the rug. And when we talk about it very fast. Oh, yeah, I just graduated today with my master with so and so, and move on to the next subject. And what did you do, girl? Or what are you doing, sir? Or this and that. And now we cut ourselves up very quickly. We cut ourselves up very quickly, right? To go celebrate somebody else's stepping stones or whatever or and we need to catch ourselves with that. We need to catch ourselves with that. And we deserve to wear the queen crown very proudly and say, yes, besides being a mother, besides being a wife, besides being a sister, a daughter, I was able to accomplish this and still be able to give over here. All right. So always, always, always celebrate your wins. And if it means you going away for a day, for those who have kids, they'll go stay at a nice hotel for a day and just celebrate and suck it all in and give thanks to God. Give thanks to God to give you time to reset and to be able to accomplish what you put your mind to. And just take it all in. Even if you got to go by yourself, I done that numerous time, honey. I had gone over here in Texas. There's a spot called Spot Castle, honey. I had gone there and been there all day. You hear me? By myself. And then I had go a few times with my daughter and stuff like that. But honey, and it you have to. You have to. Now, the last but not least for today, setting new goals and intention based on a deeper understanding of oneself. So, what is your new goals that you want to set? Get yourself a nice notebook or a diary and start writing your goals. And again, like I said, go back if you need to being a child, a little girl, and go back to those dreams before life happened and start writing your new goals. Start writing your new goals. Okay. And do it with intention, meaning, of course, and I'm not talking about goals. As a little girl, you wanted to wear this huge pink flower dress or whatever that, is for a little girl, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. When you dream that you was going to be a doctor, that you was going to be a scientist, that you was going to be a teacher, that you was going to be a clothes designer, like goals that as a woman, you still, and it doesn't matter the age, you still can achieve. Again, it doesn't matter the age, you still can achieve whatever you put your mind into. All right? It's never too late until God said it's over. Before that, there's never too late to learn anything that you want to learn. All right? And also, like I said, based on a deeper understanding of oneself. So just make sure that you are centered, that you are centered. And again, it starts with therapy, learning to re- reassess yourself. So like that, you could start dreaming and just putting everything together. Again, my sisters, my queens, um, this is going to be day one of this series. All right. Redefining her wealth. Tomorrow at 7:30, we are going to touch base on redefining the value. That's going to be the subject for tomorrow. Redefining the value. And if you want to see or want to see me talk about any future subjects, leave me a comment below so I could see it. Also, if you have come to the YouTube channel, I also got ladies, don't forget to hit that thumb up. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell icon. All right. Also, like I was saying, I created a private group on Facebook. The page is the same name, the Reset with Abigail Polinaris. So if you want to join our, because it's our community, okay, that I'm forming together, or strong, beautiful woman, because we are strong. You may not believe it at this moment, but trust me, my sister, you are strong. You are still standing. You are still here. You are strong. So head over to the Facebook and join our private group. Again, it's called the Reset with Abigail Polinaris. In that group, every day, every morning, I start you off with a beautiful, put together quote that I create every single morning at 7:30. Starting this Sunday, I also gonna start doing a live at 5 p.m. on the private group where women could join in and we could have conversations. Y'all could say whatever y'all want to say on there and we could feed off each other. Again, the group is only for women, okay? I made it that way because that's what I'm here for, to heal us. And we don't need no distraction. We don't need no one in our inboxes. We don't need none of that. All right. So, again, ladies, thank you so much for the support. I will see everyone tomorrow with the second part of this series at 7:30 p.m. Central Time and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for joining in. Have a wonderful day.